Now, WYFF News 4, live local breaking news at 5.
The story you really need to see before booking your next hotel online has to do with all those website photos. We're looking out for you next on News 4.
Tonight, a question for all you summer vacationers. Have you ever booked a hotel online that looked far better, incredible on the website, than actually in real life not so?
Well, we posted that question on WYFF News 4's Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, and it turns out we hit a nerve with some of you. Many of you knew exactly what we were talking about and shared some of your vacation photo fakeouts. Tonight, News 4's Tim Waller is looking out for you with some pictures that are truly worth 1,000 words, just not words we can use on television, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a very heated subject, Kim and Nigel. People booking these hotels that maybe a little bit overstated on the website when they look at the photos. Yeah, this subject definitely hit a nerve with many of you, and it's even given rise to a website that hosts a gallery of vacation photo fakeouts.
While most people expect vacation spots to put their best foot forward on the web,
I'm expecting a huge hotel.
Jennifer Cook says the photos of Beachside Motel in Myrtle Beach don't exactly jive with what she saw.
I got what I paid for, to say the least.
Cook says there was sand in the floor, burns on the comforters, and coffee stains on the counter.
I don't know how all of these people are sitting around this pool right now.
And the pool, she says, seemed a whole lot bigger in the web photos than when she was in it.
Me and my 2 daughters took up half of it. When we were there, it was that small.
She says pictures didn't tell the whole story.
It's what your 2 eyes can see that will tell you the story on those places.
It was disgusting.
Tina Bolby says web photos of the Sea Mist Resort in Myrtle Beach, complete with ocean sound effects, were also a bit misleading.
The toilet was not flushed. The shower had mold. The dishes in the kitchen were dirty.
And their kid-friendly water park that shows all sorts of fun things wasn't so fun, says Bolby.
They didn't show the pools that we saw where it had broken concrete all around. The kiddie pool had every slide was closed because it was broken.
This is supposed to be a romantic weekend away from the kids.
Michael Shepard booked an oceanfront room at Sea Mist.
You go out on the balcony, and I was looking, couldn't see anything but buildings, and so I leaned over the balcony, and I had to squint with one eye, and I could barely make out the ocean.
And on it goes, says a creator of a new website who was exposing hotels that misrepresent themselves. Oyster.com boasts thousands of undoctored photos, the kind hotels don't show, says founder Ellie Seidman.
We noticed that the photos that you saw on the hotel's own sites tend to be very glamorized. And I think there's a range of exaggeration that happens. I mean, some obviously are telling the full truth and the whole truth, but there's a lot of glossing up.
Take, for example, this hotel photo of a secluded beach in the Dominican Republic. It was less secluded when Oyster showed up and took pictures. And the swimming pool at a Miami hotel that appears so large you could bring your surfboard is about the size of a large hot tub when you change the angle of the photo. In fact, angles are very important when you'd rather not advertise for Macy's on your website. And thanks to the magic of Photoshop, a hotel can be close to the Capitol when it's really not so close.
There's no limit to what you can do with it.
WYFF4 art director Jeff Goodman uses Photoshop on a daily basis. He builds the graphics you see in our newscasts, the little pictures that appear over the anchor's shoulder.
All eyes will be on NBA superstar LeBron James.
Well, this is not something we do to any of our news footage. We asked Goodman to show how Photoshop can be used to change the look of something, even a television station.
This is a photograph I took of the station. It was taken during the springtime. The background up here is more of an overcast day. It's not particularly bright. It's a little bit dreary. I can replace that with, say, a blue sky with some clouds in it. If I want it to be a sunset view, I could import and drop a sunset sky behind it.
But wait, you haven't seen anything yet.
If I want to change the locale, I can put mountains behind it. Here we are in the Rockies. If we want to be in a big city, there's WIFF's News 4 studios in New York City.
And what about all those upgrades to the station the boss has been promising? No problem.
If you want to put, like, say, a swimming pool in the front yard, we could do that. Or landscape, we can add some fountains down the side of the driveway. It's not that difficult to do in Photoshop.
Jennifer Cook says she still can't believe how much nicer the motel she stayed in looks on its website.
I'm completely shocked that they would even be allowed to put these pictures on here knowing that this place does not look like this at all.
Now she sticks with customer reviews before booking her reservations online.
If it doesn't have a 5-star rating, I'm not coming.
We, of course, contacted the 2 hotels that our Facebookers criticized in the story. A man who identified himself as the manager of Beachside Motel in Myrtle Beach, where Jennifer Cook stayed, said her comments are inaccurate. He said the motel prides itself on how clean they are, said the rooms there upgraded about 2 years ago. We also contacted Seamist Oceanfront Resort in Myrtle Beach. Manager there never called us back. It is a touchy subject, to be sure, Kim and Nigel.
All right, so the website, once again, Oyster.com, and it basically shows you, the consumer, exactly what these hotels look like, correct?
Yeah, they have a team of travel writers that go around. They'll book hotel rooms anonymously. They'll stay the night, and they'll take pictures of the place inside and out. They even do things like they'll test the water pressure of the showers.
Oh, wow.
Or they'll call room service and order more towels and see how long it takes to get the towels up there.
So
Nice.
I'm seriously hoping for that pool in the front of the station. That would be nice.
Yeah, we're still working on that right now. You'll have to talk to the general manager about all those upgrades, but it is a nice touch. And again, it only took a few seconds to do with the program called Photoshop. If you'd like to see the entire Oyster photo fake-out gallery, we've put a link on our website, WYFF4.com. We would also like to see your photo fake-outs. If you have some, just upload the photos to the You Local section of our website, and you'll find the link for that on the front page.